I want to do this. I want to challenge myself to be healthy for 75 days. That trip to Europe really highlighted how unfit I was. Our health is the most important asset, wealth that we have. What prompted me to join this challenge when I saw Dora talking about that is during my trip in Europe, I met two of my friends, Amy, who I knew before and I've already met in South Africa. I was with her in Madrid and Barcelona, and when we were in Madrid, I almost died on the street of Madrid because the street are so steep, right? I couldn't keep up with Amy at all. And with my friend Mary, I could not walk to a pace, so I had to ask her to slow down as well so I could keep up with her. So if I'm by myself, I will be stopping every second and sitting just, and walk as slow as I can. When I'm with other people, it really shows me how unfit and well I am. As I am a traveler and I love being out there, without being healthy, it limits what I can do. And that hurt, right? I felt a little bit down while I was traveling because of that. At some point I was like, man, I really need to do something, right? And even in the airplane, every time I needed a belt extension, at some point I was just that the limit that I needed to extend was just this. This time the gap was bigger. I couldn't even fake it and try to put it and be like a bit stuffed there. It was really hard to notice how much was the distance that I needed to cover with the belt extension. So the 75 hard, as the name indicates, is hard. It's quite challenging. There's another group of these people that changed that 75 hard and did the 75 soft. Mine is somewhere in the middle. I want to do something that is doable and achievable, sustainable, something that I will keep up with, right? I'm not trying to make life hard for me and quit in 2 days. So I've created my own version of the 75 soft mental health challenge because it's all about mental health. Weight loss is more about mental health than food, right? It's whatever's happening up there more than what we're putting in our stomach. What we're eating is just a consequence of how we're feeling mentally. So rule number 1 is self-care. Health comes first every morning. Before work, before YouTube, before starting to check on YouTube Studio to know where I am with the channel, I want to take that time to do some self-care routine like journaling, meditation, drinking a glass of water in the morning when I wake up, reading a daily devotion book, stretching in the morning. Number 2, it's eating healthy. I'm not following a diet, and eating healthy for me means having protein first, then vegetable, no alcohol, and do my best to eat gluten-free. And I would like to do a very low carb way of eating because that's the way I should be eating as I'm gluten intolerant. Rule number 3 for me is to drink 1 liter of water per day, clear water. I drink enough tea and coffee during the day to top up the clear water, but my intention is really to drink 1 liter of water. I don't believe that we should all drink 4 liters of water per day. Everybody's different, okay? Rule number 4 for me is movement. My goal is to do minimum 15-minute walk outside. The idea is to be outside of my house every day, right? This is for mental health purpose because I tend to stay in if I'm not traveling and not see the outside unless I have to. And inside the house, I will make sure to move. I want to be able to do minimum 5,000 steps per day, and 3 times per week I would like to put a video and do a dance, do a Zumba class, do something, right? I usually choose a dance exercise because I love dancing. And dancing for me, it's not an exercise. Sometimes what I used to do is before sitting, I will do squats. Sometimes I will just be sitting and doing some movement, okay? Doing some movement, just sat here, okay? So it's doing some chair exercise, right? I can put that under my foot and be like, okay, and I'm reading something on the screen, but I'm doing movement at the same time, okay? So moving intentionally. Number 5 would be to read daily a self-help book. The thing I want to read daily, I love this book. My daughter recommended me this, and I just love it. And it comes like that with like a daily, every day, you know, of the year. You don't have to be Christian to read that book. And funny enough is, guys, for the 28th, I'm not sure you'll be able to read it. For the 28th of August, right? The word of today is you need to exercise. This is so funny. I discipline my body like an athlete. And what I always highlight, what resonate with me, I mean what I want to keep in mind. And it says almost any physical activity will relax and re-energize your body. So try to exercise at least 30 minutes a day to a minimum of 5 days a week, right? The 75 challenge encourage you to work out daily, okay, to do something daily, some type of physical activity, movement per day. I love this book because it's daily, it's like a daily devotional. You know, for the 365 days there's a reading that you can do. I love this book. It's just like the book of life. It may be a Christian book, but it is adapted to daily life. For the Christian in you, if you are, it's your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you. Therefore glorify God in your body. And you can pray by asking God, the universe, to help you. Is, Father, help me to do some sort of physical activity regularly. You know how often we feel like a prayer is too small to have, you know? I would want to have like an elaborate prayer, right? This is so simple. Father, help me to do some sort of physical activity regularly. It's a prayer that I'm gonna be saying daily. I need to write it down. I need to write it down as something that I will pray every morning when I wake up, is to say, Father, help me to do some physical activity regularly, or today. Okay, just change regularly by today, because it's a daily thing that we need to repeat to reset. Now there's my reference book that I go back every year, the Atomic Habit and the Compound Effect. I love these two books, and for me they go hand to hand. I always have these books together. I want to do a daily journaling, but like in the evening, writing down what went well on that day. On the 75 hard challenge and soft challenge, they encourage you to take a daily progress picture. I'm not going to do a daily, but I see a lot of my weight on my face, like my cheek, my face may reduce in like inflammation, right? And it shows. So I want to take a weekly picture of my face, front and side. That's an easy done, because you just go click, click, and you do it. No stress. Weigh myself weekly as well, okay, to see the progress of how I'm doing. Is what I'm doing is working? Do I need to adjust something, right? Number 8 for me is the 90-10 rule, okay? To allow imperfect days. Different to having a cheat day. Anything can happen. That don't beat yourself up for it. Life happen, you know. You do something that's out of your program. Don't go like, oh my goodness, I've ruined the day, so let me just go eat all I want today. No, it happened, you ate a packet of crisps, not the end of the world. Start again right after. For me, because I'm on YouTube, there's something that's very important for me to add. It's 1 day off YouTube each week on Saturday. And social media and YouTube can play on your mind and on your mental health. We see a lot of YouTubers saying, I quit. You know, you can burn out with YouTube and all of that. So 1 day per week on Saturday, I'm not YouTubing, because YouTube is taking way too much of our time. Every time I dressed nice in the morning, put my perfume in the morning, show up for myself. This alone helped me to have a good day. On that day, I want to eat clean. I want to do things that are good for me because I feel good in my body. If I roll off the bed and I'm in pajamas all day long, right? That's exactly how my day is gonna look like, okay? I will grab whatever I want to eat. I'm not intentionally setting the day. So this is something that I will be doing every day. I will look presentable for myself. However, that looks for you. For me, having a clean black t-shirt or any clean t-shirt with a pant at the bottom, not a pajamas, you know, it's looking neat. Follow someone else doing the challenge for inspiration. I will be following Dora, okay, for inspiration, because she's always outside and always inspire me to be outside. And she inspired me to buy a rebounder. I always wanted one, but never did. But I find one that is for if you're overweight like me, if you're obese, and you need something that's more than 100 kilos. There are some on Amazon that are very good. The key mindset messages that I want you to retain. A healthy habit is self-care, not a punishment, right? It's an act of self-love to nourish your body with healthy food. This is what I want to, because usually eating healthy equal diet equal punishment, usually, because a diet is a punishment. It's something that you do during a restrictive time to achieve a goal, but after that time, you know, you go back to normal life. That's not what we're doing here. We're trying to create habit that we will keep on the long run, right? That we can keep for our lifetime. For people like me who have a weight issue, we're gonna deal with this our entire life. This is how you see a lot of people like the Biggest Loser, all right? People who have 600 pounds, lose them, become slim, and a year later they're back to square one. They did that for that period, okay? They didn't do like a lifestyle change and create habit that they will keep for life. That's what we're trying to do here. And the last one, mindset shift that we need to do, is small habit create big result over time. And I take it from my two favorite books, okay? Compound Effect, The Atomic Habit. Focus on making it today. Not, oh my goodness, 75 days is long, how can I? No, we're talking about today. Go 1 day at a time. Focusing on today, staying in the present moment always, will make the challenge easy for you. If you want to join the challenge and make your own rule, just remember that the best challenge is the one that you can actually do. And if you don't know me, I'm Jazz. I'm a 50 years old woman solo traveler. And on this channel, I want to show you that you can travel on a budget and go after your dreams, right? If your dream is about traveling, if that's what you love, you can do it. Don't let money stop you, because often people is, I can't afford it. You can afford it if you choose to make it a priority, and with little you can travel. This is why I did that challenge of traveling with 500 pounds for 5 weeks in Europe, right? I've documented already a little bit of it. Go watch it.